Howdy folks, Rob, MaximumRD, and just to let you know quickly, this is not my first attempt at this video. Originally this video was a package opening that I just received mere minutes ago. Unfortunately, upon reviewing the video, I realized that I was out of frame, so the camera was like, it was too high. So basically everything I was trying to show you, this is not the item I was trying to show you, but let's say this is the item I was trying to show you. I thought I was doing this, but unfortunately pretty much all you were seeing was this. So I'm talking about certain details and features of the product I'm trying to show you, describing them, and all the while you're not seeing a damn thing. So the upside of that is we can forgo the whole, you know, what's in the box section of it because it's already opened. I didn't want to try to fool anybody and fake like I just opened the package for the first time. So the package is already open. I'm just going to show you what it is, okay? So let's get right to it, and this time properly in camera view here. So I got me one of these. Ooh, what's that? Okay. It's a Retrobit Super Retro Trio. Retrobit Super Retro Trio. Description on the back: you get a nostalgic classic gaming fix with the Super Retro Trio by Retrobit. Play classic NES, SNES, and Genesis games directly from the original cartridges on the SR3. The modern design of this 3-in-1 home system allows for less clutter and more gaming. It is equipped with 3 cartridge slots, 6 controller ports, compatible with original or third-party controllers, 2 controllers, a V-cable S-video connection, and AC adapter. The SR3 gives every old-school gamer a new reason to get their game on. So there you go. It is a clone console. It is not the very eagerly awaited Retron 5, obviously, by Hyperkin. I will look forward to people's personal reviews and look at that item once they start receiving them. But no, this is not by Hyperkin, it's by Retrobit, and I'll admit it, I was sold on this item thanks to a 5-part video series, very detailed, by our own Satoshimatrix here on YouTube. So I will link his playlist of that in the description. I'll let him know I've done that also, and that's it. Yeah, so shout out for Satoshimatrix. Again, thank you for your comprehensive and detailed series of videos on this product. Now, most people had ordered, or so far all I've been seeing, even looking it up online, you usually see the red and black model. Very nice looking machine, obviously. I opted for this silver, or I guess it's like a gunmetal gray and black model, mostly just to be different. You know, it seemed to be the one that everybody was getting, and the one that's always shown, so I opted for the one that you don't see on a regular basis, because that's just typical of me. So let's take a look at what came in the box, and this time it will be in frame so you can see it properly. First of all, I wanted to say the manual, it's nice. It's actually a little booklet, and I know that sounds like, oh, what's the big deal? Most products like this, and by other companies like Hyperkin, they'll include like a fold-out, you know, diagram, like a fold-out piece of paper, or a flimsy 2-sheet type of instruction. This is an actual little instruction booklet, so that's kind of nice, by Retrobit. Okay, and then, of course, just your standard, these would be your connecting cables. It's like a multi-out with a composite stereo, your typical RCA type connections, and also S-video cable is also included, so you get all the connections that you need for the system. That's just your standard cables, basically. So, and then of course you get to plug in the wall, you get your power adapter right there, power supply. just a regular small little connection on the back there, but of note there, as you can see, compared to your original Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, or even 8-bit NES, much smaller, very slim little adapter there to plug into your wall. Now, one of my favorite features, and this was also pointed out a lot by Satoshi, is the controllers, the included controllers. Unlike the Hyperkin Retron 3, and this is what soured me off of clones, to be totally honest, the FC Mobile 2 and the Retron 3. You know, if you looked back at my original reviews, you know, I was kind of like, I was pretty good on it. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool and this and that. But upon owning it for some time, I realized that, you know, it really is a flimsy console. I didn't, you know, and just, you always felt like you were going to break it every time you inserted or removed a cartridge and things like that. So I've kind of soured on it as time went by. And I kind of swore off of clone consoles, to be totally honest. You know, it looks like Hyperkin may make up for past mistakes and with the upcoming Retron 5 when it finally does come out. But that's the kind of taking it a whole new thing, basing it on emulation with a Linux core and all that, and adding all these features and playing several systems. So we'll see. It remains to be seen until they're in people's hands. We won't really know about the build quality or anything like that. But one thing that was really bad with the Retron 3 was the included wireless controllers. You basically just toss them aside as soon as you get them. They are crap. They are just really bad. And you know, they included built-in controller ports for all your original controllers. Thank goodness. So, but anyways, yeah, the included controllers with this system, very comparable to your original Super Nintendo controllers. Very nice looking. I like them a lot. Okay. Good feeling, a good D-pad, and I would say, you know, it feels slightly lighter, you know, than your original Super Nintendo controllers would, but definitely much more better feeling in the hand than a lot of third-party and clone type controllers, and quite usable. I've read several comments and reports that they work very well, and this included controllers. He has a 9-pin port there, so that'll allow you to play all 3 platforms on the system. And of course, if you have your own original controllers or third-party controllers for either Nintendo, Genesis, Super Nintendo, NES, or Genesis, you're all set to go. But I think it's a fine-looking controller. It's a good feeling controller. And I'll probably be using them quite a lot. So there you go. Good look at the controller that this time I know you're actually seeing. And last but not least, the system itself. And this is where I really messed up in my original video. Like I was showing these and it was way too low. It was totally off camera and I was explaining it. But now I can see, I know you're definitely seeing this and you're on camera here. So this would be your, let's see here. Okay. So that's your multi-out for the included cable for composite display. Then you have your 3 jacks, of course, for connecting red, blue, yellow. No, sorry, red, blue. Red, white, yellow for your stereo output and your video output. And also, oh sorry, that's your S-video jack. And then also a selector, no, that's your jack for your power to the wall, your power plug. And then here's the top of the unit. Quite nice. I like this. Genesis, Super Nintendo, NES right there. And definitely heftier and more solid feeling, again, I keep making this comparison, than the Retron 3, which was basically light as a feather. You could just hold it with one finger. But this definitely feels more sturdy, akin to the original systems. So that's nice. There's your reset button. It's an actual button. You can feel that, hear that. And then you have your slider button here. Starts in the off position. And then matching the slots goes from Genesis to Super Nintendo to NES at the top there. Works well, feels good. And this I like, this front cover here. Faceplate covers up everything, gives it that sleeker look. But you pop that sucker open, and there you go. All the controls you can possibly need. So let me have a quick look here. So here you can select either your Genesis or your Super Nintendo and Nintendo ports. I'm guessing those are just the two separate boards they have inside for the different platforms. And you can switch between the controllers that you're using. Then of course you have, oh yeah, this little switch here, that's like your NTSC, and then you have other regions that you can switch between. So if you have games from different regions around the globe, you can select it and have it display and come up properly. Okay, and then you have your ports for Super Nintendo right on the top there. Here, your original NES, and here, Sega Genesis. Did I get that right? Yeah. Sega Genesis, NES, Super Nintendo at the top. And there you go. Good feeling, solid console. Close the plate there. And that is the look of basically, well, what you get in the box when you open it up. Your new Super Retro Trio by Retrobit. That's it. So I will review this video before posting it, make sure everything was in proper view. There may have been some focusing issues, but unfortunately that's a side effect of this device. So that's it for now. Again, thanks to Satoshimatrix for the amazing detailed videos that sold me on this particular item. I will put a link in the description to his channel and the playlist because honestly, if there's any question, if there's anything you're wondering about this system and what it's capable of, how it displays, how it looks, how it plays, that is the series to watch, okay? Because I won't be doing that. So instead, I opted for the one thing I felt I could at least show what you get, the box, what you get when you open it up. I'm not even going to try to compete with his video, so that'd be a waste of my time and yours. So thanks for watching. Rob, MaximumRD out. More packages coming soon. I'll try to make sure they're framed properly the first time. And thanks for watching.